Welcome back to the Quest for Details. We are on Highway 101 in California. We are headed north and then west. My two favorite directions in the correct order. That sign there, Fort Bragg 20, next exit, that's us. We're going straight out to Fort Bragg. Got the animals with us, a couple of dogs, the family pets. And this is where we turn west off of 101. I always just want to stay on 101 and drive to the North Pole. It's just a feeling I get. Anyhow, this is what we're doing. I got ants in my pants. I can't stay home long, but I have the family with me. That's who's in front of us, and we're heading for the coast. That's good news. Miracles can happen. I'm so proud of what I see as I drive along. Remember that my state, in the matter of about 40 years, became so populated, so urbanized, that basically started trending all towards city style attitude. Seemed like it was all going in one direction. Now as I look around, and I can only speak for my state, I don't know how it looks in other states, but I hope it's the same everywhere. And what I'm seeing is people swapping out their little city mobiles, which are fine. I'm not knocking on anything. I'm just saying, I'm looking around and I'm seeing all these adventure rigs. I see racks on everything. And people can say, oh, that's just a trend. And I say, yeah, but trends are because of a reason. They're because of a thought in the populace, a synchronicity that's occurring in the mind of everybody, a feeling. They're watching each other and they're liking what they see, and they're doing things. And what I see them doing is trying to get vehicles to get themselves back out of the cities, or to be ready to go out of the cities in case there's an emergency, or just to be more prepared in general. You don't always have to go overboard with being prepared, but if you're prepared to have fun all the time, and you're prepared to do that in an outdoor setting or an adventure setting, then you're more prepared for some of the bad stuff too. So all I'm saying is instead of a bunch of little shiny cars all around me, I'm seeing more and more and more and more families packed back into vehicles with racks and trailers and canoes, and it's like adventure mode. And I don't know exactly what's driving it, but I guarantee, like, when you see more and more gardens pop up and everybody gets into gardening again, that was a really good feeling for me. I remember in the 90s when so few people were gardening. It's the same thing here. I remember when being into camping and outdoors and stuff was like, why would somebody go do that? Now I think that everybody's realized why, and I've seen it build up and build up and build up, and everybody's on their quest, everybody's on their adventure, and we know more and more what we're looking for, and I'm proud of you all for that. I'm really glad that you're searching your hearts and searching the horizon and making your own frontiers wherever you go. That's the feeling of loss of frontier and end of the world and the millennium, and shrug that off, because it's a big, crazy, wide adventure still ahead for all of us. I guarantee it. And you just fling yourselves forward, and everybody go as far as they can in their adventures, and you have my blessing. Every time I see you go by, loaded up, headed out on one of your quests, just know that I smile. I smile really big. It makes me feel good. I know that I'm not alone. I know that we're all out here. I pull up to places that 4 years ago would have been empty parking lots, going, why doesn't anybody come out here and enjoy this? And now I almost can't find a parking spot. And that's good. I tell you, that's actually good. Sometimes it can be irritating, but when I look at it, these are people outside, getting out there, going and exploring. That's all I really have to say about that. Go, go, go. First start to the right, not until dawn.
I do.
Wait, he's gonna get up and look at it. Okay.
We built this fortress around Indigo.
He was cold, so we buried him today.
Yeah.
And warm. Really likes it.
Yeah, it looks like the bottom of a jar.
And then
Ooh. You found all those just down in the rock? Wow, I didn't hardly see any. Put them in water and let them float around. I love the abalone pieces and everything. Nice pattern collecting. My shirt.
thanks.
Did you make that? Where at?
4-H.
Found a little jade pit here, kinda. I'm just gonna collect some smalls. Well, I'm calling it a jade pocket. What I mean is a green stone pocket. Seems to be a lot of finely little polished stones. I'm gonna try and find another beach here soon, and looking for some really mineral beaches, hopefully. Ooh, that's a shell. And it's not about driving to where you know you can find beaches of it. It's about finding what you're interested in, where you go. Letting that be a good reason for your adventure, and then everything else that happens to you along the way is the collateral fun. The serendipitous enjoyment of it all. Blue mermaid here. Nice blue stone on this beach too. Little hints of green to it. The water almost got me. I'm waterproof, but I just don't get wet near the end of the day. I was tempting it. Mermaid tears. Olive with the best details. Look at that. Good job. Man, those are small. I don't know, maybe fold them in a piece of paper or seaweed. That's not slimy. It's kind of like a leather. Ooh, it's like rubber. And now I'll put them in my watch pocket until I get you your little bottle from the trip.
I think your dog likes to eat olives.
Oh yeah, Chihuahuan. So we are out at the beach that's underneath the bridge at Noyo Harbor. Look at the size of this log. There's my size 13. There's Mars. You can see the wormholes and the clam holes in it, but it's a worked piece of wood. It went to something. There's one notch. Come on. Come on. Down here, another notch. So that huge piece of wood wasn't just a log, it was a part of something. Muscle girl. Taller than her mom. And throwing logs around for fun. And I'm collecting all the little pretties out of the gravel. Coast Guard doing a rescue at the mouth of the harbor here. I'll go look and see if there's any agates in the cliffs. I didn't say tear down the cliffs or stand there and let it fall on your head. I just said, look at what's sticking out. It's already all been rounded and then lifted up. I think it'll make it to the mountains though before it goes back in the ocean again. This is doomed to be sand. Fuzzy Wuzzy rescue.
Fuzzy Wuzzy.
Is he okay or is he gone? He's a caterpillar. Oh, he's still there. He's still clinging. Here, put out your hand. He needs to be carried to yonder cliffs and put back into there so that he can grow up. And how does it feel to be a butterfly? You will know. Someday you will know.
I'm gonna also this one.
Ooh.
This one.
What? Yeah, leave it to the kid. So why'd you pick up this red one out of all the other red ones?
I don't know, kind of looks like arrowheady. I don't know, it's kind of
Okay, I don't know what to say. Kid just walked up here. I said, help me find the best things for my video. And she walked over, grabbed 3 stones, and one of them is an arrowhead. So that's chert, a type of brown chert. And Olive, the master treasure hunter, only took her 3 stones to locate an arrowhead. Would you find another one? Okay. I guess all we can say about that is, you rock. Me and Olive are going to keep collecting even though it's dim light. Now we're inspired. More inspired. And we will show you anything incredible in the light of the hotel. I wish I had eyeballs like this camera. Okay. Well, we are running out of light to hunt and film. This, I can't tell. You'll have to wait with me. It's kind of gray, blue, green right now, huh? I got a good sample of what's on this beach, and it's pretty much dinner time. And we'll do one last thing here. We're going to check up in this little creek that comes down onto it, because might as well, and see if there's anything in there. And then I'll show you what we got back at the hotel room. And anybody coming through the area, you know what's here. That's the idea of that. When I try and tell you locations of where I'm at. We'll keep the fishing string. Doesn't smell good here. Doesn't smell good. And a lot of sedimentary sandstone. Wow, look at the slab cut out of this tree trunk during the day. There are some crazy squirrels in there. That's something that my dad used to do when I was young on the beaches in Oregon, is go out to these, back when it was legal, and use the chainsaw and cut slabs and make clocks and tables and everything that comes from the crazy grain. Just beyond this, and just beyond the cracking is beautiful knotted swirly wood. Okay, let's go build log forts. I'll see you back at the shelter. Just that much due. Can you stand there for 20 more minutes while I get the focus right?